Okay, so while we're opening to page 40, we'll just take our look at the calendar here. Just finishing up our third quiz, and today is our last day on graphical stuff. This is kind of 3 days in a row talking about graphical stuff. What happens on Monday? No school. President's Day, all the day classes are canceled. But Monday night classes are on as scheduled. Does anybody have a Monday night class? Thank you. Yep, so go to class on Monday night, thank you. But day classes are canceled, which means the next time we will meet as a class is Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we have our full period review for the test. And then the test is on Friday, 1 week from today, okay? Now, today is going to work very similar to the way last class worked, where it's basically just like partner up and work through a bunch of stuff in the packet. But before I let you guys go to town on those problems, I just want to let you know about some resources you have for this test, which is coming up 1 week from today. So first thing, you guys have opened to page 40. And on page 40, you see right around the middle of the page these sample test problems. And it starts there. And then it goes for another couple of pages. And then eventually I think you'll find the solutions, the answers to the sample test problems. So I've gone a little bit further this semester than I have before in terms of resources about these problems. So number one, I went ahead and answered all of these problems, not just giving like an answer key answer, but actually like writing in the blanks. And so if I show you our Moodle page, right down here at the bottom, you see the 107 PDF of sample test problems. So if you click on that, you will find this PDF, which is my full color version of the solutions, right? Not just answers, but like actually what I did when I solved them. And when I solved this stuff, I was wearing my headset and I was recording. So I made these videos for each of the problems in the sample test problems list. So for example, here's one on the first one. I'll just hit play and we'll watch a few seconds. Okay, I have made a video for every one of the sample test problems. This was quite time consuming on my part. So I'm hoping that you guys benefit from the fruits of my labor. Yes, Hazen. Okay, was it a Mac or a PC you were using? It's a Mac. Okay, so let's talk about some of the technical issues around accessing these videos because I want people to have access to it. Like I said, it took me a long time to do it, so I'd certainly like you to use it if it's something you think might be useful to you. So first of all, there's been a lot of problems from Mac users trying to watch the videos that I post. So I contacted one of my IT colleagues here, actually two people, and they both recommended this thing called Flip for Mac, which is a free download off of the Microsoft website. So there's a link, but easiest is to just Google. If you have a Mac and you want to try to watch these videos, Flip for Mac apparently is the way that will allow you to watch them. So try that, and if there's still problems as a Mac user, let me know, because I want everybody to be able to do it. But we're trying to come up with solutions to this. And again, if you don't know how to access the videos at all, if you go back to that the Moodle page, this document up here, it says how to access class videos. It was updated just a couple of days ago. I will pull that document up. It looks quite similar to what it did before. It basically tells you the URL, the address that you need to type into your web browser in order to access our videos. This top one would be the link to the video from February 3rd. Notice the 0 in the date. Also, some folks, or at least one person, thought this was a Media L, but it is not. What is it? It's a Media 1, but it looks very similar to an L. So that could be like, if you type an L, it definitely won't work. So type that in very carefully, or just copy and paste it if you can access this Word document. But also, I recently took a screenshot of all the videos that are currently accessible to you. And there's the list. So all of the dates are there. All of the sample test problems, which with me working through them, are there. So pretty much it's a matter of grabbing whichever one you want and sticking it in the right spot, which is, in that spot right there, okay? Now, I am actively working on maybe trying to get these videos posted on YouTube, which would eliminate all of the technical problems that people are having, Mac, PC, whatever. There's no special software you need. But but I'm in process of researching whether it is legal to do that, and I have to talk to people here at GCC. So I'm hoping that I can get some affirmative answer today, and if I can do this today, I will post them and send you an email to your GCC account letting you know how to access these things on YouTube. In the meantime, has anybody been able to successfully watch anything? You could hear it, but you couldn't see it. Yeah, I'll try to be very descriptive with my language next time. Has anybody tried watching one of these and either succeeded or failed? With a Mac, okay. Anybody else? Okay, so it works fine on one of the school's computers. And I know that some would just say, well, that's the solution right there. Just use one of the computers at school, but the goal is to make it convenient, and that means doing it at home for a lot of you. Okay, so give it a shot. Remember I had mentioned about these videos, if there's technical issues, we want to get them resolved before the test. So we're trying to work our way through that. But anyway, you should know there's a lot of resources there for you. Okay, so back to the packet. We're going to need to skip ahead a bunch of pages and find, I think it's this page right here, page 54. Okay, so what you guys are going to do is partner up. A group of 3 is too big. Every table right now has a group with an odd number of people, so somebody is moving at every table. And starting on page 54, go to the middle and see how far you can get. The goal, I will tell you, is to get to page, let's see if we can find the end of this thing. Page 59 is the goal. Starting at 54, work your way all the way through and see if you can finish the activity on page 59. 6 pages total. Let's give it a shot.